Hey everyone, this is yet another episode of A Zero Fox Giving, and you know I will do it. I'm still hanging out with my favorite guys. This is
King Sam in the building, no time
for victory, V for virus.
Yes, and I still remain J Praise. Today's topic is going to be if you were in Nigeria, who would you vote for 2023 presidential candidate? So we're going to share our views about that. So I'll be starting with King Sammy. If you were in Nigeria, who would you vote for 2023 as the presidential?
To be honest, by now I'm even thinking Nigeria should have advanced more than like we are abroad, but we can't vote. It's nonsense. Because we want these old people to Fusek, the old man. we want all these old men to fuck off. We are tired of repeating the same thing. We want new vision, new people. Who am I going to vote for? To be honest, Peter Obi should go and be the president, please. And if you don't do what we are expecting you, bro, you see what happened in Sri Lanka? It's going to happen in Nigeria.
Why do you think Peter Obi is the right man? Why do you think?
Because I know Tinubu, I know Atiku was our vice president for years, and our country was good.
Okay, going to virus, like, whoa.
Yeah, for myself, if I was, why are you looking at me?
Don't sound like it's competition.
The thing is, all of them actually, I can give you a lot of reasons why I will not vote any one of them, and why I will vote everyone.
That's why we are here.
But let me start with maybe good things with them, and then the bad things that maybe things that.
Choose one candidate first. We're still going to the part of you telling us about all the.
Who is the candidate?
Who's your candidate?
If I was to vote, if I was in Nigeria right now to vote, I would vote Peter Obi, of course. I would vote Peter Obi, and then why? Right?
Yeah,
Peter Obi, right?
That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
for me, I think Showore is the right guy for the job. The reason why I'm voting
Who is
Showore.
that from?
Yeah, the reason why I'm voting Showore is because.
Mr. Peter Ferry.
Yeah, I'm serious. The reason why I'm voting Showore is because the only thing that Nigeria needs right now is revolution. Like, revolution. And the only person who could implement that it should be a revolutionary, which is Showore. If, let me tell you what I feel. I've seen interviews with Peter Obi. Okay, that should be my second candidate if I should opt out of Showore. You get my point. But then I've seen interviews with Peter Obi and Showore. I could tell the difference with their insights, their goals, their the things they want to do. If you watch Showore tell you things he feels is affecting Nigeria, if he tells you how you want to generate electricity, you will know that okay, this person has a vision. Okay, and then coming to check it, if you want to send a proposal to a company or whatever you have to do about whatever project it is on, is why the company is going to say, okay, yeah, you're the right guy for the job and stuff like that. So I've checked both of them. If it is to me, I think Showore is really ready to make a change in Nigeria. So talking about, okay, let me ask Virus. Now, I want you to tell me the reason why you're choosing Peter Obi, and then I want you to expatiate on why you're not choosing you against the other three candidates.
Okay, first of all, I will start with your candidate. Why I'm against your own candidate?
Yeah, you already tell me, but you always cut it short anytime we have that.
No,
now it's the podcast for you to say.
Showore, first of all, he doesn't have any political experience or previous record of managing even a.
Sorry, you're gonna continue, right? But let me pound on that first before I forget. So you are saying all the Obasanjo and stuff that have had experiences helped us. I don't think it is about experience right now. It's about what you want to do.
It's about the structure.
To structure. What do you want to implement?
If
you are experienced, you're still going to be showing us your past experience, and you're still going to be implementing the old.
But let him continue.
But then continue with
Yeah, I've heard you.
Yeah.
I understand
don't even say anything bad about my candidate, because that guy is.
You cannot fight for
a bad record.
Here, my
He's the one that has been fighting for NSAS. He's the one about fighting for everything. He fight for almost everything. He gets locked up, he gets bullied, he gets harassed just because trying to be a good citizen, support Nigeria.
He got arrested for what? He was trying to speak with the president and they say the person is not around. You can't force yourself to someone's property.
No, I'm talking about NSAS.
No, I'm talking about the time they have got
It
him
didn't have
arrested.
anything to do with NSAS first of all.
Bro, every time they have got him arrested, it has to be like maybe it's
Showore
like
was actually chased out of NSAS protest.
Ah.
Do you believe that?
Okay,
Showore didn't have anything to do.
Why?
He was bringing his revolution now, shit, whatever. But you can go on YouTube now.
Yeah, because
Today,
you see what
are we fighting the revolution now that time?
Yeah, it's just telling you that
He was
these are
trying
the
to turn
things.
the NSAS movement into a political
But
platform.
then,
That is one kind of manipulative, one of the manipulative attitude
We
of
know-
Showore. He has
we know-
been
we
able
know-
to manipulate this guy.
We know.
That is one of the reasons why
Wait,
he
wait.
So are you telling me
Exactly.
Tinubu have not manipulated you? I'm telling you, it is politics. Everybody going to the. Did he even go? Okay, how many presidential aspirants went to the NSAS? Hey, okay, let's say they took their revolution there. Who actually was bold enough as a politician to go there and still support that movement? It's not like they say, hey, you guys are doing NSAS, go back home. He's trying to implement his own thing. That okay, if you guys vote for me, all this thing you are facing is not going to happen. That's my own view.
So you are actually saying
he's
he's fighting for his life.
He's fighting for our rights at that point because
Our rights.
why didn't Tinubu go to that NSAS protest just to support them and say they should vote for him? If a presidential aspirant could go to an NSAS protest that is against government, shows he supports you guys, and if you vote for me, you won't go through all this thing you are going through. To end police brutality, he's always against it. Check his post and stuff. End police brutality because they also brutalize him. You think if somebody that have been in our shoes, more like being in our shoes, but then happen to be a politician, you think he won't implement a lot of good things, especially for youth, knowing that he's also more like a youth. Carlos, proceed with go to the next candidate.
Yeah. No, it's only one candidate.
No. As in, he's talking about article.
Okay,
thing.
but now the reason why I'm
go to
now that it's like that, right? It's like your candidate is a saint. Nobody.
I'm not saying it's the same.
Yeah.
Nobody is the same. Nobody
No,
owns
no,
back. That is what politics. If you want to be a politician in Nigeria, good or bad, you have to have a one bad or whatever.
To be honest,
that is
I think this topic was like that too. I need to go and study about this.
Yeah, you're not go and study about it. Follow him, you will see for real.
Oh man, we show it.
Now,
For real, you can't be objecting a man that you don't even know shit about.
Yeah,
relax.
You don't know.
I know him, I follow him too. I've seen on the interview, he doesn't even always have a lot of things to say.
No,
about what
sometimes it's
about
not
his
about
vision.
what you say,
You
bro.
want to know.
so what is
When
it?
I'm
Journalist? Peter Obi is not a
You are
journalist.
wait, please, guys. Ask Showore, okay, just give me this answer, right? If you are asking Showore and Obasanjo, any of them, those
ones I
okay,
check their interview.
wait. If you listen to their interview, which one and Peter Obi interview, which one sounds familiar that you have always listened to between Peter Obi and Showore? Comparing their interview to the old people we have got before.
Who sound new? I think, to be honest, it's not like maybe Showore give me anything on anything, or maybe I'm going to go vote tomorrow. But to be honest, Showore is the only person that always say what I want to hear, what I think will bring change. Because presidents will say those Tinubu, this other interview that I was saying, we prepare the country, we want to move the country forward. We want to make the country great. You are telling me about normal things that I think I always hear from every other time. But then the main thing is, bro, what do you want to do about the road? What do you want to do about electricity? The main problem we are facing is that they always find it hard to solve. What do you think you will do if you get there? Then you tell me how you can generate a lot of megawatts. If Israel, you're telling me about other countries that have done this similar thing, that faced electrical problem but they solve it. If Israel could generate so megawatt in 10 days, and you could bring everything together, like you have a project. If one of your drivers come, you want to take your car, and you're telling me how will you treat this car, and this one tell you, I know radiator needs whatever coolant every 75 days, or somebody just tell you, I'll take care of it. Who will you choose, to be honest? Who makes sense to you? Showore makes sense to me. See Tinubu, he didn't even say anything that I want to hear that I've not heard before. I'm Now, Louis Shea.
No, Tinubu said if you become a president, 50,000 Nigerian youth to join soldier. Are you ready to be a soldier?
Imagine, is that Nigeria problem? Be honest, is that Nigeria problem? Have you told me how you want to create employment? Do you know how many people are even starving in it? Sure, whether we tell you how many people that are starving in the trenches. You understand? That is it. Why can't even Tinubu say it? Tinubu go
Okay, now.
I'm not saying Peter Obi is not good though.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you the reason why.
Can virus continue?
Move from Chowore, go to the other one.
You see now, you told me that I can you are not saying that I said that. But when that man plan that you are yeah, yes, sure. A couple of hours too. Yeah. As we were saying, JPC is Chowore. God bless them. One mistake that I made, we're back, right?
Yeah.
So one mistake that I made, don't call this part that good. The one mistake that I made is they've always been saying that when you want to talk about your candidate or when you want to talk about who they should vote for, stop mentioning the name or try to argue about your opponent. Sometimes we give them too much exposure. We have spoken too much about Chowore today that it's like we have given him campaign. You know what I mean? So we shouldn't have even said too much about it. So now I'll stop talking about him. Let's go now to the person that I want to promote, right? Who I want to vote for if I was going to vote. That's better I'll be promoting.
Yeah.
Which is Peter Obi. Yeah. When Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State, right? They had this economy issue. Like most side of the southeast, internally generated revenue, IGR, is not really great for most southeast states. If you check it, Rivers is one of the states that I think that's the most internally generated state. Then Bayelsa, Delta, Bayelsa, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and go like that. Then we move to Oyo, Ondo. Then we move to Lagos, then Oyo, Ondo, and so then Kano in the north. So in the south, before you will see somebody that is producing something like what on make Latin league. Yeah. You don't get like revenue to Wala to the federal government is a totally different thing, right? They share money for them every month, which is from the federal government, from their whatever budget allocation. But then, the money that Oyo State is making, the money that Lagos State is making by themselves, the money that Oyo State is making from their NURW, from their internal waste, whatever, waste, water, master, waste, whatever, the money that you make from them, from the money that the federal government is also giving you, you take some of them, you invest it to make some more internal generated. Federal government 300 million. We used 200 million to pay whatever salary, we did everything. We took 100 million to invest. Peter Obi did that. He went and invested in dollars. I can promise you, Anambra became the highest internally generated revenue. They produced the most internally generated revenue throughout the 8 years that he was the governor of Anambra State. Throughout, he had shares that were bought as low as $1 million that grew up to $100 million. Would you believe me? Now, the problem of Nigeria, insecurity, fire, police brutality, this death, whatever, can't power not to join. The problem is poverty. There's no job. There's no work. That is why all these problems are happening. All this insecurity. Nobody, if the economy is you don't want to go and because they have no option.
Is it poverty that is affecting the electricity and not affecting the road?
Now, listen. You see this issue of electricity. Yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up. You see now, the problem that in this, I'm coming. You see this electricity that you are talking about, it's not like maybe open one week or that or Monday.
You have to generate it.
You have
somebody
to
say he has something.
You have to invest money into it, right? Now, in Nigeria, right, we are paying the money that the government is making. The government is making from the oil is not even enough to service what the government have to pay. So the workers, they go only want to strike if any problem. Listen, bro, hold on. Now, listen. Me, I'm not talking as a politician. I'm trying to let you understand.
So Chinese, not
For example, they borrow 12 million from the Chinese to build this Oyo Ibadan expressway and the train lane connecting Lagos to this mini train. Whatever happen, yeah, of course, not South Africa no can break down by me no. Because country not to break down. Now, if you go and check, my brother, go and check your exchange rate. With this, when you are talking about all this 12 billion, you think it's a big money. First of all, convert that money to rand. You will see like it's small money.
But convert to naira.
It will be sounding like a big money. You cannot use that money. You cannot use that money to generate electricity. To have electricity here, you will convert that money to dollar. You will now see that it's just change. Those electricity that you want to generate, it might cost education, it might cost road, it might cost a lot of things. We think that we are making like, all of you are no. So you are telling me the road in Nigeria
there's no water. Water can't do.
You are telling me there's no water anywhere in Nigeria.
Where? So you are saying for us to have electricity in Nigeria,
you have to generate it, and you cannot buy it in naira because you have to pay a lot of money into it. Jackie software, why? The only reason why
Nigeria give another country electricity.
That because they are paying for it. And need to go. They feel tax electricity here from all of it. And people from all of it money.
One over to Nigeria.
And to people generate what you need law. What then the population? What then 200 million? Now let me give you the solution to electricity in Nigeria. Let me give you the solution. O le pe mom si ipe ìlú. I will tell you the solution. They know it, but you cannot implement it. Why? Let me tell you, come on, see now. Let me finish now. Junior, you have your floor. Now listen, Momsi, you can call her. Me, I will call my Momsi, you call Momsi. They will not suffer electricity last month. If they want to generate electricity like the way we are saying it, we have to pay as citizens for it. In high rates. Oh my, what's stable by it? But many now that money is not on ground to go and buy that thing. It's that we as citizens will pay our own dues, pay your tax and everything to it, where they can get that money. The only way we are making money in Nigeria is through this oil. Okay, that good. It's just simple. It's something very simple, Magbo. You are making 500,000 rands. Let's say that is one of money, right? In a month, every month you are getting 500,000 rands. My brother, if your expenses is 1.5 million, you will still be broke. That is the story of Nigeria. That money that you people say we are having is plenty, lady. But when you now go and service your debts and you start paying for services like electricity and stuff in dollars, when you start exchanging that money, you understand? That money is small. That is what is happening. I'm telling you the honest truth. Wait,
Virus. Are you saying now you are saying that our money that we have been borrowing is not in the pocket of all these politicians?
Most of it are there. It's there.
But then what are saying? They are not servicing.
I'm not telling you why I'm telling you to vote for Peter Obi. Peter Obi will now change those things.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. It's an economist. Now let me now give you another example. Under Peter Obi, before he became a governor, he was under the GD government, only chairman Nigerian Security Exchange and Security and Exchange, which is a currency exchange in Congo. So global security, that is about money. You understand? So he was the chairman for the Nigerian Security and Exchange under Goodluck Jonathan. Okay. Nigeria at that time, for that 4 years that he was there, Nigeria economy took over South Africa economy, took over Egypt economy. Nigeria was the best economy in the whole of Africa during the 4 years of Peter Obi. It's an economist becoming like that is the strong point. And I can promise that economics is what will solve Nigeria problem right now. You get it?
What about security?
Would you believe since that time? It will stop. No.
I get it.
Like for example, let me tell you what an economist will do. For example, you see, let's buy to Spanish jets. We wanted to buy. Now you see me. Actually, we are going there. Remember, I said that the reason why that light issue was not feasible because we don't have the money to buy, because if they convert the money that we are making now into dollars, but as an economist, only generate enough for everyone has to spend jets, right? 20 million not your popular to US, which you can use against Boko Haram. 20 million here is in dollars. By the time you convert dollar to naira, but at the end of the day, if an economist is there, it generates a lot of money.
Yeah.
And if there's money, you can buy 20.
Wow.
20 will be more effective than having 10.
Yeah.
20 will be more effective than having even 18. You know what I mean? So if the economy is good, right, insecurity can be fought. Insecurity can be fought easily because there will be money to provide to them. You understand what I'm saying?
The economy is good.
Yeah, if the economy is good, if the army is being paid well, they will not be scared of the Boko Haram. The Boko Haram are even getting more money than even our soldiers now. But if the economy is good, you understand, they will get good salaries. You understand? As an economist, one year miss in government, if you miss, we will know. So if it's giving the chief of army staff a budget of $12 million, you must bring that to Skyline jets to Nigeria. Yes. Not this one the one they did last now. How we knew till we were filming having sources, because normally they are not going to do arms deal publicly for us to know. Was because they went to middlemen to empower to charge $4 million per year. Because Buhari is not an economist, they just bring the paper to him, he just signed it and he just moved on. Now people are siphoning money. So something that's supposed to just pay 8 million for, you pay 12 million for it. As an economist that Peter Obi is, Peter will not even go to the US to go and buy it. Oh, we don't watch Chinese food there because at the end of the day, it's just to strike those people and to fight them. As an economist, and you have money to purchase that. You have money to do other things. Even the training that they did, old trade South Africa, I don't know, amazing. You get the picture. They can be able to do this metro, whatever. And as an economist, it's very easy to do this metro. It's very easy. Give it to a company, let them do it. Okay, they will own it for the first 100 years.
Yes.
Okay, let them charge whatever. Everybody afford it. Let them go and use it. If I can't afford it, you see everybody pay transfer.
But you don't think after all that 100 years it should have been?
No, they will maintain. Oh, you don't know. They will be maintained. That is the problem that we are having in Nigeria is maintenance culture. That's why Nigeria always died. There's no maintenance culture. Why do we have all these LPs? Everything is still working there. But Nigeria Airways cannot work because the government cannot maintain it. Okay, it's not enough already for for a salary worker. As then one project, but because he can handle that, he can turn that around. That is what I'm talking about, Peter Obi. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody know until they don't know that. But you can be get there now. It can stay there now and change, but personally, from the record,
it will change.
I'm not saying that it will change. I'm saying I cannot vouch for him. Maybe he would or no. But I'm saying at the track record that I've seen, that's why I'm advertising him for UNAPI. Let's vote him. First of all, the 4 years he was the chairman of S&E under GED. Nigeria was the best economy in Africa. Since then, Nigeria has never become number 3. Since he left that office, Nigeria will be number 4. You see how bad it is, right? Now, under has been the governor of Anambra State, the money he left even for his predecessor whatever. The next person coming after him. It was the biggest any government inherited at that time from the previous government. Gbogbo ọtọ bá ti ń lọ bí kákàlà máa sọ pé you understand? He was the only one that left tangible money in the account of the state. You get that is why, because I can see those things. It's not something that is on Twitter. It's not something that is telling me that I will do. It is something that he has done. That I've used my eye. You understand that I've seen that he did. That's why I'm saying, mate. Peter Obi for president. Except he now change. If he doesn't change, then Peter Obi should be able to fix. But I will not lie. I don't think they will let Peter Obi to enter. That's just my own. The whole system is fucked up. There's a lot of ways to go about it. Before election, they will change CGN again. Okay, now CGN has already even stepped down, so they already put another CGN. Maybe that was said in a political plea. You don't know. So okay, if even Atiku win, Peter Obi cannot even win. If Tinubu still want to win through the courts, they can still win through the courts. You know they can still, because you will go to tribunal. But because they are in government here, they can put their CGN there, and a CGN will judge them at the tribunal. It's just politics. Before last election, they removed Ologben. That Ologben, because of $30,000 that they saw in his account that he didn't declare, they removed the Chief Justice of Nigeria just because one people are articulate Laura. You get the picture, and it's not like maybe they can buy his money. They had a secret on him. ABC found out that PDP had a secret on him that they were going to use against him. If that case get to the Supreme Court, you get the picture. That's how they changed him to Tanko Mohammed just before the election, maybe 3 months before the election, last election. So as me Atiku want, if I know whether I want to go, except maybe Buhari just want to give it to him. You will still go to court, you will still lose.
Yeah, and
So now,
that's what
when
is
Buhari is
happening.
coming now, when Buhari is leaving,
There
it's
was
the one that
no
will.
court.
So now, what Buhari just have to do is to tell him, who do you want to be the CGM? Someone that you can put in his pocket, and then they will arrange for that person to just get some promotion.
What is CGM?
Only Chief Justice of Nigeria. Who's the head of the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the land. So towards they declare to the president, there's no way you can challenge that. And there's no court again that can challenge it. So that's why I can say be a quota or cannot. It's just
So I guess after all this, you could tell that okay, Peter Obi took the major of the whole talk, and then but then,
vote for Peter Obi.
Yeah, I guess it's Peter Obi. Actually, we have to come to an end of this beautiful podcast, and I guess you guys have one way or the other find sense in a lot of sense that we've made. And if you have anything to say about this podcast, you can comment under and all that. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We love you until we see you again. Still remain J Prince.
King Sammy in the
V for
building.
virus, V for victory.
Bye.
See you.